So the only one question which often comes, and the channel viewers would have is like, they've heard you, they've understood some of the work you're doing, they also read Osho or
Mm-hmm.
listen to Osho. Uh, do they really need to do a group or something like, or by just reading something that'll be good enough? Like, why do they need to do a group,
Mm-hmm.
if at
I
all?
can give you a little example.
Okay.
This is wine. You know, you can look at it, you can contemplate on it, you can know that this is wine, but if you have never tasted wine before in your life, then you
Hmm.
never will know how it tastes. Yeah, so that's why I will have a sip. Well, first, I need to smell. Ah, it smells really amazing. Fruity, heavy. Mm. See, it's about experiencing.
That's
When
right.
you only watch and observe and you see it from a distance, you still don't have the experience.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And at the same time, you can work with yourself, like when you are exposing yourself to something inspiring, then when you, I give you a little trick of how you can anchor it as an experience in yourself, then at the same time bring the arrow of awareness to what I'm perceiving in myself while I'm listening to these words, while I'm feeling inspired, while I feel curious.
That's
So
right.
what I'm actually experiencing, yeah. So that's already the next step
Right.
to the group, yeah. So it's
Right.
like a bridge. You can just, yeah, and then you can, already
Let
get a
it really
taste,
sink in,
and
right?
then you can have the real thing. So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, the way, while she's having her sip, I mean, the way I see it is like, sometimes,
We are having fun.
when we read something, it becomes more an intellectual understanding. Like, you understand it intellectually, but that's not our experience. And things really sink deeper, like, into our, call it, nervous system, or, different layers of our own being when we experience something. And when you have tools available which can help you to anchor those experiences with something which you can carry with you in your life, I think that just makes it more, something which you take away with you and can bring about a behavioral change in our lives. Because if it's just an intellectual understanding, and then you notice the next time you're doing something different from what you understand, it can even become a frustrating experience for people. Why am I doing this and still? So yeah, I can relate to that, to have these experiences. So I think now, coming to the real question which people have been
The
waiting
most
for,
important question.
we
Yeah.
wanted to know, what have you been doing in Bollywood in
Ah,
India?
yeah, yeah.
So,
No, this was before. Actually, I came to India before I met Osho,
okay.
and it was when I was 21 years old. I just had
Ah,
turned 21. Yeah,
okay.
and
You don't look much older though, still.
I had black hair or very dark hair at the time.
Oh,
I got
okay.
white hair with 27. So, but that's a different story. When I met
Mhm.
Osho, I got white hair.
Oh,
Yeah, so.
okay. Wise signs of wisdom, huh?
Yeah. And at the time when I came to India, it felt like this was, wow, what an amazing atmosphere. It totally pulled me in. And I was thinking of Osho.
So, which
He
year are we
was,
talking about? Sorry to
I
interrupt you,
think it's
because in
82
82.
or something, and Osho at the time was in America.
Okay.
And there was even a thought coming to me thinking, oh, a pity that guy is not in India, because in the moment I touched Indian ground,
Hmm.
I felt like, oh, I never thought so, but I will have a master and I will find this one in India.
Hmm.
And I thought, oh, it's a pity it's not Osho, because he's not
Ah,
here.
right.
But he came then a little bit
Later on,
later. No?
yeah. So tell us
So,
more about Bollywood. Yeah.
okay, I traveled. Before I started my study, I traveled.
Mhm.
And I started my travel in India. And after 3 months, me and my partner at the time, we were like, everything was stolen from us,
Hmm.
cash, traveler checks. So we had to get to Bombay to get that replaced. So I
Hmm.
had time because we didn't got the replacement straight away.
Mhm.
And then on the streets, I was talked to.
Hmm.
Yeah. And I was a bit insecure, and I wanted my boyfriend also to have a role. Yeah, it was in Bollywood film. It didn't mean anything to me because Bollywood at that time wasn't famous. Yeah, but then we got roles of statist,
Hmm.
but a little bit more than statist. Yeah,
Hmm.
so you we got quite well paid,
Hmm.
and I ended up playing in 5 different films.
Wow.
But I've never seen any of them.
Ah,
But one role was I was a woman disc jockey in a discotheque.
okay.
Yeah, and another film I'm swimming in a pool. You only see my head. Yeah. And another scene, I was dancing next to the main actor with another white woman. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I was a party guest. I had even something to say, like a coffee, please, or something like that. Yeah. Thank you. But all I know is I played in 5 different films. And I
Yeah.
can't tell you in which one.
Wow.
Because Bollywood only became known later, and then I would have been curious in which films actually did I play.
I know.
But
Maybe one of these days, if someone has seen you in the movies, they'll send
Yes,
us a
maybe
message.
you will
So if you've
recognize
seen
me.
her somewhere, put a comment below and tell us which movie did you see there. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. That was really interesting, Hani, to take us through this journey. And let's see how things go, and maybe we connect again on this channel and share more with everybody.
Okay, it's good
So-
that you didn't ask me about the pine mystery I learned in India, but this I won't tell you now. Okay, goodbye.
So more for later. Thank you very much for watching and staying with us.